name is Olivia Jacobson, and I'm going to show you how the blood flows from the heart down to the fingers and back up to the heart. So the blood starts flowing from the aorta to the brachial cephalic artery, to the subclavian artery, down to the axillary artery, down the brachial artery. Then it splits into the radial artery and ulnar artery. And then it goes down into the palmar arches and divides into the digital arteries, into the fingers. And then the blood flows back to the heart through the veins, starting in the digital veins to the venous palmar arches, to the radial veins and ulnar veins, and then it divides into the cephalic vein and the basilic vein and the brachial veins. And then it goes into the axillary veins right here. And then it goes into the subclavian vein, back into the superior vena cava vein, back into the heart in the right atrium. Okay, now I'm going to show you how the blood flows from the heart to the feet, back up to the heart. The blood starts in the left ventricle, and it's going to travel into the aorta, down the descending aorta, into the common iliac artery, down the external iliac artery, down into the femoral artery, and then it's gonna go into the popliteal artery, and then it's gonna divide into the posterior tibial artery and the anterior tibial artery. And then the blood is going to flow into the dorsal pedal artery, and then it's going to travel into the arterial arch, and then it's going to travel into the digital arteries. And then the blood is going to flow back up to the heart through the veins, and it's going to start in the digital veins. It's going to flow up to the venous arches, and then it's going to flow into the anterior and tibial and posterior tibial veins. And then it's going to flow into the great saphenous veins and the small saphenous veins. And then at the tibial veins, the veins are gonna connect at the small saphenous and tibial veins, at the popliteal veins. And it's gonna connect and go back up through here, and in the great saphenous veins, and it's gonna flow into the femoral vein, and these two are gonna flow up into the external iliac vein, up into the common iliac vein, up into the inferior vena cava, and up into the right atrium of the heart.